Today is September 7, and today is the day that in Cuba and in the Afro diaspora we celebrate Yemaya, the goddess of the water, the mother of the ocean, the mother of all energies that come from water. So I am so happy to be in this art park in Harlem. Procession of Angels is an invitation to walk together, sing together, with an idea of how do we create better rapports? How do we become kinder to each other, nicer to each other, closer in a way? It's a metaphor to think about exploring our humanity, the potential of betterment between all of us. I hope that when we start this project, and when this project becomes a marking day in the history of this park, that an entire moment of renewal, restorative energy, and potential for these areas and art in the park will continue. This is a place of gathering and a place of encounter for many diverse groups of population of Latin Americans, Caribbeans, all Spanish-speaking that cross to the city of New York.
Welcome to Harlem Art Park, also known as the East Harlem Hidden Gem. I have here a proclamation from the Borough President for her contributions to the city and proclaim September 7th as María Magdalena Appreciation Day.
We are starting here in the art park. From here, we go to the mural, the two wings, or las dos alas, who refer to a moment of solidarity between Cubans and Puerto Rican. So this idea that Cuba and Puerto Rico are from a bird, two wings, is represented in this mural. From there, we're going to enter in the Museo del Barrio. Museo del Barrio has been the home for all creative thinkers and forces of proposing new ideas in this city. And in every place, we have inviting a poet. Why poetry? Because poetry, I think, and I want to propose the poetry is a language to the spirit. We have been very blessed to have extraordinary speakers and poets from Richard Blanco.
Nothing to do with the field dust in his eyes or his son nested in the ache of his arms. We are his son. We're a black teenager who drove too fast or too slow, talked too much or too little, moved too quickly but not quick enough. With the blast of the bullet leaving the gun. With the guilt and the grief of the cop who maybe wished he hadn't shot. We mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. We mutually pledge to each other our lives.
Marina, a New Yorker, who will be at Las Dos Alas.
The first among all peoples who produced language, culture, art, philosophy, and theology, and developed astronomy and navigation, mathematics and logic, medicine and chemistry, architecture and engineering, and all the other stolen sciences that were born out of Africa. Here and now we honor our indigenous forebears, whose ancestral lands were seized, free people forcibly taken from their fertile homelands, bound in rustic shackles, driven across sacred waters, filled with deep crevices that often served as the only path to ascension for millions of brave souls.
And Haydn, which is just 10 years old, the laureate poet of the state of New York. And he will be ending the day today at Museo del Barrio.
In my mind, I used to be a child of poverty, not knowing that hopes and dreams can become reality. In my mind, I thought it was fine to sit in the back of the classroom because my teacher never asked me to read or write. But little did she know, I was ever so bright. In my mind, I couldn't understand why they used to call me ashy and black. I always heard being black, living in a railroad track, those are the things that would hold you back. But now I understand why they used to call me ashy and black. Black is the color of my skin, so soft, beautiful, silky, and smooth. In my mind, I used to hear my grandma cry, on her knees, bowing down, shouting, thank you, Lord, for blessing this house." Her cries brought tears to my eyes. Grandma's cries was thanking God for all his blessings, but now I understand why. In my mind, I used to hear my ancestors cry. They help clear the path so others do not have to die. Justice and peace. Oh, Father, please help me. And that's what I heard in my mind.
And when we enter the afternoon at the Museum de Barrio, we will be doing what we call a day of making. And the day of making is just to create signage and graphic that we're going to be using September 20. New York is a fast city. We're running to get there. And here I invite people, furious, to walk with a tempo, to go to one place to another. And all that we're doing is for the people that we see us and the people that will join us is to marking a small different energy. We are in a moment of a lot of potentiality. We are in a moment of incredible growth, capacity, amazing. And still, we are in a faulty line in understanding and caring for each other in the most simple ways as human. This piece is about thinking about that. When we leave this morning, all that I want people to think about, what is the materiality of radical love? ¿Cuál es el material de amor radical? ¿Qué significa eso? ¿Qué quiere decir esta señora con venir a Nueva York y proponernos amor radical? Because I'm thinking that this is the only thing that we are in a scarcity and in a clear understanding or even seeking.